Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the orientation session of the Moot Court Association of Government Law College, Mumbai. My name is Karnika Yadav, and I am a part of the junior core of the MC. As you may know, Government Law College is the oldest law school in Asia and was established in 1855. The Moot Court Association was formed in 1954, making it one of the oldest mooting committees in the country. Over the years, it has produced some of the finest legal minds, from sitting High Court judges, senior advocates, to partners at top law firms, carrying forward a legacy of over 70 years. The Moot Court Association's main aim has always been to promote, coordinate, and encourage mooting activities at GLC, both nationally and internationally. We organize various moot court competitions in areas like international law, tax law, environmental law, and constitutional law. In total, the Moot Court Association organizes 4 national and international moots, which will be explained later in the sessions. Apart from that, GLC participates in various prestigious moot court competitions across the country and around the world, including those held in Vienna, Washington, D.C., and London. We're also the smallest core committee among all college committees, with just 6 junior core members managing all 8 moots. The best part of the MCA is the exposure. We get some of the best legal minds in the country to judge our competitions, from sitting High Court judges to senior counsels to partners at leading law firms like AZB, Trilegal, CAM, SAM, and Khaitan. I would now like to hand it over to Sagar for explaining the various internal and external moot court competitions.
Thank you so much, Karnika. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sagar Mantri, and I would like to first of all congratulate you all to making it to this prestigious institution. I will now explain the structure and functioning of the Moot Court Association. As mentioned earlier, the association organizes 8 moots each year, which include 4 external competitions and 4 internal competitions. The 4 external competitions are the Dastur National Direct Tax Moot Court Competition, the MC Chagla Memorial National Moot Court Competition, the Wildlife Protection National Moot Court Competition, and the DM Harish Memorial International Moot Court Competition. The 4 internal competitions include 3 intra-college competitions known as grants, each based on a different field of law, namely international law, constitutional law, and international arbitration. The Freshers Moot Court Competition, which is conducted exclusively for the first year students. I will now be explaining the hierarchy of the Moot Court Association. The association operates at 2 levels. First, the junior core, consisting of 6 members who actively handle the organization of moot court competitions. The current junior core comprises of Dipanshi, Dhanish, Karnika, Krishant, Vani, and myself. Then we have the senior core, which functions as an advisory body. It is headed by General Secretary Tanvi Zog, our Assistant General Secretary Rushil Motwani, and our Treasurer Disha Talsing. Padma Lakshmi Panchal, Nishka Khatri, and Radhika Chhabria are the 3 advisory members of the senior core. I would now like to invite Dipanshi, who will explain more about the various moot court competitions organized by the association.
Thank you, Sagar. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dipanshi Chauhan, and I am the head of public relations. I will be taking you through the internal moots conducted by the MCA. These are moots organized within our college, where all participating teams are from GLC itself. Each year, the MCA hosts 4 such internal moots. The very first one is the Freshers Moot, which takes place towards the end of your first year. This moot is an opportunity for you to step into the world of mooting, and it also acts as a qualifier for all future moots, both within and outside this college. Following this, we conduct 3 intra-collegiate moots, known as the grants, which are open to students of all years. These moots are held across 6 weeks and focus on diverse branches of law. The first is the Constitutional Law Grant, which centers around Indian constitutional issues, particularly those involving violation of fundamental rights. The second is the International Law Grant, which deals with the interstate disputes brought before the International Court of Justice, often concerning alleged violations of treaties and conventions. Lastly, we have the International Arbitration Grant, which focuses on disputes arising out of arbitration between companies and from different jurisdictions and at times even involving states. The grants provide an excellent platform to explore specialized areas of law while building practical legal skills, and also gives you an opportunity to participate in the best moots in the country and across the world. I now hand it over to Vani to explain the working of external moots.
Thank you, Dipanshi. Good evening, everyone. I'm Vani Kaushik, and I'm the Secretary Coordination for the Moot Court Association. I will be elaborating upon the external moots organized by the MCA. As mentioned earlier, the MCA organizes 4 national and international moots, all of which see active participation from prestigious institutions like national law universities and several top private law institutions. We conduct the Dastoor National Direct Tax Moot Court Competition, which is organized in collaboration with the Chamber of Tax Consultants and is based on tax law. We successfully organized the 8th edition of the competition in June of this year. The semi-final rounds of this competition are conducted in the Income Tax Appellate Tribunal. The final round of arguments for this edition of the moot was judged by Honorable Justices Mr. Firdosh Firoz Pooniwala and Ashwin Damodar Dhobe of the Honorable Bombay High Court. Then, we have the MC Chagla Memorial Government Law College National Moot Court Competition, which is one of the oldest moot court competitions in the country and is based on constitutional law. This competition is organized in collaboration with the MC Chagla Memorial Trust to honor the late Honorable Mr. Justice MC Chagla, who was the first Indian Chief Justice of the Bombay High Court. The final round of arguments of the 31st edition of this competition was presided over by Honorable Mr. Justice S.M. Modak and Honorable Mr. Justice Sandeep Marne of the Bombay High Court. We will be hosting the 32nd edition of this competition in September and October of this year, and sincerely hope that you all can be a part of it. Next, we have the Wildlife Protection National Moot Court Competition organized in collaboration with the Wildlife Conservation Trust. We will be hosting its 7th edition in this academic year. A one-of-a-kind competition, it uniquely brings together issues of environmental and constitutional law with the specialized and evolving field of wildlife protection as well. Finally, we have the D.M. Harish Memorial Government Law College International Moot Court Competition, which is based on public international law. This moot is organized in association with the D.M. Harish Foundation and is India's first ever international moot court competition. This year, we hosted the 26th edition of this prestigious event. As part of the competition, we also hosted a panel discussion with Mr. Haresh Jagtiani as the moderator and luminaries such as retired Justice of the Bombay High Court, Mr. Gautam Patel, Ashwin Sanghi, a celebrated author, His Excellency Mr. Haim Vivon, formerly Israel's ambassador to The Hague, and Mr. Cyrus Brocha, a renowned stand-up comedian and television personality, as speakers in the same. The final round of arguments were presided over by a full bench comprising of Honorable Mr. Justice Riaz Chagla, Honorable Mr. Justice Kamal Khata, and Honorable Mr. Justice Firdosh Firoz Pooniwala of the Bombay High Court. This competition sees participation from institutions across the globe, with universities such as Oxford, Columbia, Cornell, New York University, just to name a few. It was in 2022 when the University of Oxford won this prestigious competition. To explain mooting and mooting basics, I would like to hand it over to Dhanish.
Thank you, Vani. Good evening, everyone. I am Dhanush Lamba, and I am the head of marketing and memorials. And I will be delving into why mooting is a very important thing in every law school. Gaining knowledge from books is alright, but the place where you apply that knowledge is moots. It's mooting in law school that will differentiate you from the lot. And as my friend in the second row rightly pointed out, that in GLC, law subjects are introduced in the 3rd year. So in order to have a thorough understanding of law in the first 2 years, mooting is the way to go about it. Moots are nothing but academic simulations of law on how a real life court works, from judges to counsels and even court clerks. Moots usually begin with a hypothetical problem, often based on a pressing legal issue. Participants are required to make two types of submissions, written and oral, to prepare arguments from both the petitioners and the respondent side. This unique structure not only sharpens advocacy skills but also enables participants to develop a comprehensive understanding of issues from all angles. Now, I hand it over to Karnika.
Thank you, Dhanish. Now I'll be elaborating on why you should be a part of the MCA and the perks that come with it. First, being networking opportunities. You get the chance to interact with some of the finest legal minds, such as sitting judges of the Bombay High Court, senior advocates, practicing counsels, and associates and partners at top law firms. These connections can be invaluable for your career. Second, skill development. By helping us organize moods, you gain insights into how mood court functions. Organizing events on such a grand scale will surely help you develop your management and organization skills. Third, exposure. Mooting is introduced at a very later stage in our curriculum, but by organizing these moods, you get early exposure to how they actually function. Additionally, you will get to see some of the best mooters in action, which will expand your knowledge of law and help you improve your own research, drafting, and advocacy skills. Next, peer interaction and networking. You will get to interact with peers and fellow law students from other national law universities and top law colleges across the country. Last but not the least, reputation and associations. The competitions we conduct are in collaboration with reputed trusts, giving you a chance to be associated with respected legal platforms. Being a part of such event adds immense credibility to your profile, especially since they are backed by renowned trusts like the MC Chagla Memorial Trust and the DM Harish Memorial Trust, along with the involvement of sitting Bombay High Court judges and well-known legal personalities. I would now like to explain my department. My designation is Secretary Group 1. In this role, I serve as the primary point of contact between the junior members, which will be all of you after the induction process, and the Moot Court Association. My job is to address your queries, train you for helping us organize moots, and also handle the logistics such as procuring gifts that are presented to judges and dignitaries during our competitions and panel discussions. I would now like to invite Deepanshi to explain her department. Thank you.
Like I mentioned earlier, I am the head of public relations and I'll now take a moment to elaborate on what my department does. The PR department is divided into two key elements, creatives and hospitality. On the creative side, the department designs all visual elements that represent the committee. This includes managing the official social media accounts of this committee and creating posters, banners, standees, and invites for all the moots that we conduct. So if you have a strong interest in designing and are comfortable with tools like Canva, the PR department could be the perfect fit for you. On the hospitality side, the focus is on curating the experience during the moot. The department looks after catering, decoration, and ensuring that all arrangements for judges and participants run smoothly. This role also gives you a unique opportunity to personally interact with judges, gaining valuable insights into the legal field. With that, I'll now hand it over to Sagar, who will explain what his department does.
Hello everyone, I am the Assistant Treasurer and Head of Scoring. As the Assistant Treasurer, I am responsible for handling all the finances and budget and preparing the budgets of all the moots organized by the Moot Court Association. Additionally, Vani and I manage scoring during all the moots. This department plays a crucial role in determining which participants qualify for the next round. It is also responsible for handling all the prestigious awards, including Best Speaker, Best Team, and the Best Memorial. With that, I now hand it over to Dhanish.
Hello, just to reiterate, I'm the head of marketing and memorials. Memorials and compendiums are important documents used in legal proceedings, especially in a moot court competition. A memorial is a written submission prepared by parties outlining their arguments, legal reasonings, and precedents. It helps the judges understand each party's position even before the oral round of arguments begin. It helps. A memorial usually includes sections like statements of facts, issues raised, and detailed arguments with citation. On the other hand, a compendium is a collection of all supporting documents cited in the memorials, such as case laws, statutes, articles, and other legal references. It serves as a quick reference tool for the court. While the memorial tells the story and the legal stance, the compendium provides the evidence backing it. Both require clarity, accuracy, and proper formatting. The marketing department is truly the backbone of the Moot Court Association, responsible for procuring everything needed to run a moot, from the biggest of banners to the smallest of pens. In this department, you'll get a better understanding of everything that goes into organizing a moot, from dealing with vendors to the participants. Thank you.
In order for us to organize these competitions, we require participation from some of the best institutes across the world. Krishang and I are responsible for overseeing the registration process of various national and international moot court competitions organized by the MCA. Krishang manages the preliminary registrations from numerous prestigious institutions, which involve sending invitations to law colleges and accepting the registrations from the same. My role begins later in the process, where I handle final registration confirmations and I facilitate further communication with the participating teams. Additionally, with my designation within the MCA being Secretary Coordination, I assist the entire junior corps and ensure smooth coordination throughout the entire organization process. I will now hand over to Krishang to elaborate more upon his department.
Thank you, Vani. I am Krishang Sarawi, the Mooting and Research Coordinator for this year, and I also serve as the Head of Accommodation. GLC is known for its hospitality. So when we host teams from across India and outside, it is on us to ensure that they get the best stay possible. All tasks relating to accommodation are handled by me. Booking hotels, staying in touch with teams, and appointing team in charges to assist them during the various competitions. Well, this was all about the moots that we organize. You must be wondering, how can I participate in the moots? Participation of GLC students in external moots is handled by the internal mooting team. The IN team comprises of me and Vani. So to become eligible to participate in the external moots, you'll have to participate in the Freshers Moot Court competition. After the Freshers, we organize the intra-GLC moots. These are the 3 intra-GLC Grand Moot Court competitions. Teams compete with each other in this competition, and based on the performance in the Grands, a rank list is prepared. And according to this rank list, teams can choose moot court competitions that they want to participate in. The competitions listed under the Grands are some of the most prestigious competitions that are hosted across India and across the globe. By participating in Grands, you'll be eligible to participate in the moot court competitions. Another way to participate is via the internal mooting process. MCA GLC receives hundreds of invites from moot court competitions, and we of course send teams to all of them. So once we receive an invite, I send out an email with the basic details of the moot, like where the venue is, what is the date of the competition, and what the last date of registering is. That particular email is called a nomination notice. Students interested in participating can register for the nomination notice, and just like the Grands, a rank list is prepared. The rank list is based on your mooting records. Your mooting records essentially are your past mooting experience, competitions you have participated in and won, if any. Based on the rank list, you will be allowed to choose whatever moot you want. To further elaborate on that, Vani will explain how her job works.
Thank you, Krishang. Once the rank list is released, I prepare a WhatsApp message which includes the list of moot court competitions under that particular nomination notice. This message is then sent to the first person on the rank list, and this process is followed for all students under the rank list in order of their ranking. I'm sure the working of the committee will become clearer as the year progresses. We would love for you to join this committee and gain from it what we all have. Over the last 7 decades, MCA has not only built its legacy, but also long-standing relations with some of the best minds, not in the legal field, as well as law schools from across the world. This committee will not only give you an opportunity to learn and understand the legal fraternity, but also contribute and be a part of a long-standing legacy. We are all very excited to interact with you all, and we hope to see you all in our moods. This brings us to the end of the orientation session. The floor is now open to any questions that you may have. Thank you.
Any questions?
As you mentioned, there are various departments within the company. So during the interviews, do we have to apply for a particular department, or if we get selected, we are appointed one by the company?
No. So during the process of interviews, you don't have to apply for a particular department. You will be inducted into the MCA as a junior member and would be working for all departments collectively in all the moods. Thank you. Any other questions? Surely, that's not an issue. You can be part of as many committees you want in the first year. No issues. Any other questions? Seeming none. The orientation process for the year 2025 has concluded. Thank you.